Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the full moon. This full moon reading is for August 22nd, 2021, and it takes place in the sign of Aquarius. It's also called a sturgeon moon and in some instances a corn moon. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do full moon and new moon readings every month. It's just my way of taking a look at the overall energies for the collective, which means you don't have to have, let's say in this instance, Aquarius, because it takes place in the sign of Aquarius. You don't have to have Aquarius anywhere in your chart to be able to watch this. It's not geared towards any one particular zodiac sign. Basically, I am looking at the overall energies for everybody. Full moon is a time where we purge, we release, we let go, we make adjustments to our life to get rid of what's not working or what's not helping. We clear our energy, our space, and ourselves, right, of anything that's not going to help us move into the future, anything that's going to hinder us from future intentions that we set. New moon time is a time where we set new intentions. We make room and space for new things to come because we've cleared ourselves of any residual, unnecessary, unneeded energy during the full moon time. So a lot of time full moons are about letting go of something, right? So we're going to go ahead and look at this full moon in Aquarius to see what the energy is bringing to us as a collective. So I'm going to start with one card here as the main energy for this full moon reading in Aquarius, August 22nd, 2021. Let's see. Whoa, okay. So we have two cards that fell out. All right, let's see what we get. That's nice. Okay, so it says unity, and bear with me, I'm going to try my best to get lighting here. It says unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So you know what? Isn't full time or full moon time a time where we do that? We kind of have to clear, right, our energy field, our mind. Oftentimes clean up house, like physically. I don't know about you, but there's times where, you know, full moon energy comes around and I'm like ready to throw things out that I just don't need anymore. This is reminding me of that. It's basically purging, releasing, letting go, clearing your mind, your space, and giving yourself a time to slow down and maybe meditate on these things that need to go. It kind of feels like a time where we are going to be very reflective and looking at the overall picture of our lives to see what can stay and what can go. And yeah, it says slow down, change your attitude, clear your mind, your heart, body, spirit of anything that's not working. And it requires us to slow down in order to create an inventory, right, of what can stay and what can go, what we don't need and what can stay. Right, so that is reminding me of that. It's also telling us to take our time, maybe rest, take a moment to breathe. Maybe don't overwork yourself during this full moon time, probably for the next 2 weeks. Slow down. Why? Well, because again, do that inventory, do that reassessing, slow down and think about it, catch your breath a bit so you can figure out what works and what doesn't. Keep what does, leave what doesn't. So that way, again, here with this energy, you can prepare yourself. Because you're entering a period of renewal is what this is saying. Healing even. Union, unity. You're doing this, I feel. You're slowing down. You're clearing your mind, your body, heart, spirit of whatever it is that's not working so you can prepare for this. You're attracting something into your life with this full moon energy, but you also have to do the clearing of the space, maybe, right? Your physical space even. Could be very literal, very figurative too, as far as what you're clearing away or what you're taking time out to reflect upon. But it seems that that reflection is going to be necessary. That clearing of space maybe might even be necessary for whatever is to come. with this Unity card. So to me, these make sense to me. That, you know, that's why they're here. I think that this full moon in Aquarius is important for that. It's maybe, I feel, I don't know, I just feel a reevaluation time is what this full moon is bringing us as a collective. We are reevaluating a lot of things about ourselves, about our journey, about our environments, about the people we hang out with, about the things that we allow into our life. Because it feels like over here with these two cards, there are other things that we are looking to align with. That are maybe more in unison with us, more in harmony with us. So it feels like a reassessment time here for this full moon in Aquarius. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here for, again, the full moon in Aquarius, August 22nd, 2021. For the collective, please. This is a Sassurabito Tarot, by the way. Let's see what we got. Ah, King of Pentacles. So again, it feels like clearing the space, taking a break, taking a time out to reassess what's going to help your foundation, right? Because I always think of the King of Pentacles as being super stable and secure. And this is a time where you're not going to let anything rock or shake your foundation. So you may have to do some, again, reevaluating, reassessing. If there's anything that's going to try to knock you off your throne in some way, personally, spiritually, mentally, physically, this full moon is saying, well, it's time to reevaluate that, because you don't want anybody to try to do that when you're trying to, or anyone or anything to try to do that when you're trying to establish something new in your life, perhaps. This is you coming to alignment with the things that are meant for you over here. New things, even. Peace, love, well-being, stability. You're attracting the things that you desire into your life. And sometimes things have to go. You have to clear the mind, the space, whatever it is, to establish yourself, to get back on track. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I mean, there's a lot of heavy things weighing you down, right? And this is about you lifting the yoke off of yourself so you can be free to establish yourself, like this King of Pentacles. So let's see. Ah, yeah. See? Queen of Wands comes back in. She's been showing up at a lot of readings. Anyway, it's that fiery, passionate nature, that charismatic nature, that intuitive nature. She's a go-getter. She's an achiever. Sometimes an overachiever, right? And we are technically still, well, yeah, it's technically still in Leo season. So it doesn't surprise me that she's here. But I see this Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, and, you know, this is like a power couple, but this could also be the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, establishing itself in balance once you get rid of this Ten of Wands energy here. The Ten of Wands is a, you know, it's a 10. It's a closing out of a cycle. It's the last card in the minors of this suit. So when I look at the Ten of Wands, this is about you lifting off those burdens. And a lot of times, in order to lift off the burdens of what's not working, you got to say no. You have to say no, or this is not going to work for me anymore. And this is you pushing that burden off of yourself, lifting that weight off of yourself so you can free yourself, and you can then establish yourself with this King of Pentacles and with the Queen of Wands, be able to pursue and go after, because she's all about ambitious energy. She's motivated. She's determined. She has that wand in her hand, and it's like, you know, I'm going to go out and conquer things. The spark in me is lit. I want to go out and achieve things. I want to go out and create things. I want to go out and do things. She doesn't sit down. She doesn't stay still. She's a go-getter. And a lot of that is fueled by her intuitive spark. She does listen to that. King of Pentacles is very practical. It kind of feels like the Queen of Wands gets inspired with creative ideas or pursuits, things that she wants to achieve. And then the King of Pentacles has the ability to, on a physical level, make it tangible, make it real. So she creates it, she gets inspired with it, she has the will and the drive to pursue it. And the King of Pentacles here is about taking practical steps to make it happen, make it real, make it physical, make it tangible. I also feel like this full moon is saying, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want? This is also saying to make room for what it is that you really want. Ten of Wands has too much on its plate. Too much weighing it down. I mean, you could literally be overworked at your job. You might, have too much on your plate with as far as your responsibility, your home life. There's a need for balance. The Patience card is asking for us to slow down, take our time, clear our mind, our space, change our mindset even. Because there's things I think the Queen of Wands wants to establish, but with the Ten of Wands, they're saying there could be a lot of unnecessary things in the way to create resistance and or keep you from going out and doing it or achieving it and taking those practical steps. King of Wands is saying, or King of Pentacles, sorry, is saying, you got what you need, or you have everything you need to make this happen on a tangible, physical level. It could just be with the Ten of Wands, you just have a lot going on around you, and it can block the creative flow. So be mindful of that. Again, this could be mental clearing, physical clearing, emotional clearing with this full moon. Spiritual clearing. Sorry if I'm repeating anything. But this feels like a clearing, a slowing down so you could clear the energy of what's not working, make adjustments along the way, because you are moving into a period where things are going to start happening for you. You have things that you are attracting into your life. It could be love. It could be a new job that you love. It could be an environment that you love. This is you coming into alignment. You're soon to come into alignment with the things that really are going to make you your best self, it feels like, with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Or put you on the path to be your best self and live your best life, basically. But with the Ten of Wands, there's a couple things that need to get out the way. It feels like with the Ten of Wands, those things don't have any room with who you're on the path to becoming, what you're on the path to attract, with what it is that you're meant to accomplish. This is a closing out of a cycle with the Ten of Wands, a heavy cycle, maybe a cycle that weighed you down and put too much on your shoulders. This is you lifting that off, again, throwing aside that yoke and saying no more. This is about you establishing what it is that you want to build in your life. King of Pentacles reminds me of that because he's earth energy. He's a solid, grounded, stable energy. Queen of Wands has ideas she wants to execute and create. And there's a couple things that got to get out the way before you are ready to welcome these things and or step into doing these things. So with this full moon, please take your time out for self-care. Treat yourself to something nice, take a moment where you can think, and just be with yourself. Get out in nature, maybe slow down the pace. Take a breather, clear your mind, recalibrate your thoughts, like the Patience card says. Have patience with yourself, right? Have compassion for yourself, because you're on the, what feels like the cusp, right? Got one foot in the past, you got another foot right in the future. You're like on that threshold with that Ten of Wands. That's why I think it's in the middle. For whatever reason, I'm getting the vibe of like a new foundation being built, and this old one has to get cast aside. Here, the King of Pentacles, for whatever reason, I'm feeling architect, comes in like an architect ready to build. She has the vision, the creative vision, and the King of Pentacles comes in to want to physically build it. But there's a few things that got to clear out the way with this Ten of Wands. That's why it's a 10. It's closing out. got to get out the way before the King of Pentacles can get to work on a physical, tangible level to bring these visions, intuitive nudges of the Queen of Wands with her little cat here, because that's intuitive energy. And you know, cats are liminal creatures, so they're like halfway in the spiritual world, halfway in the physical world. And if this is her spirit animal in this Queen of Wands card, it's communicating to her. It's like drawing down things from the spiritual world and inspiring them in her and in her physical world. So again, there's things that it might be coming to you with this full moon, downloads you might be receiving with this full moon that are giving you ideas. But in order to bring those ideas to life on a tangible physical level and take practical steps towards them with the King of Pentacles to make them and bring them into your physical reality, we got to get rid of this first. Whatever this Ten of Wands is to you. This full moon is helping you clear your energy of that. Because again, the Unity card is indicating us uniting with the things that are meant for us, that are a better match and in alignment with us. The things that we want and desire for ourselves with that Queen of Wands energy. The things that we envision for ourselves. The things that we want to create for ourselves. I'm going to grab a few cards here to get maybe a little bit more information. So let's see if we can get at least 3 cards. All right, bear with me one second here. I'm going to, there we go. It's a little bit better. All right, let's see what we have. Wow. Okay, so remember I said we're coming into alignment and unity with the things that we want to attract? That is this card, okay? We have the ceremony here. It's like 2 twin flames are, you know, coming together to create that balance and harmony. That would be this. This is you coming into alignment and bringing balance, maybe with others in your life or with your environment, with your job. I mean, whatever it is to you that you are looking to be in alignment or come into unity with, that would be this card and this card together. You are radiating and attracting great things, great love. You're entering into a period of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope, so the card says. And then we have the ceremony card. Do you ever like go to a wedding and they have a candle ceremony where it's the bride has one candle, you know, the husband, soon to be husband, let's say, has another candle, and they join and with each of their flames light the candle in the middle? That is that. That's what this reminds me of. It's like 2 forces coming together. That could be you and another person, or you and what's meant for you coming together. So let's see. What else do we have? Wow. So perseverance. And that would be that 10 of Wands, right? You've had a lot on your plate. Maybe you've been doing too much. You know, salmons, they do swim upstream to reach their goals. Their goal is to spawn and multiply. And it does take perseverance. It does take sometimes going against the grain to accomplish something. But this is saying, yeah, with that 10 of Wands, you've had the stamina, the perseverance, especially with that Queen of Wands energy. 10 of Wands here, that means you've been putting a lot on yourself to try to maybe accomplish what you set out to do. But you've also had a lot on your plate probably thrown at you. So, but nonetheless, I hope I'm not losing track. This is saying you've had the stamina and the perseverance. Queen of Wands definitely is stamina and perseverance. She is a go-getter energy. So this is that. Ah, okay. So this is pretty much in alignment with everything on the table, right? We have the ceremony card. It goes with the unity. We have the perseverance. No matter what obstacles, despite the weight or having so much on your plate, you're still pushing yourself to accomplish something, or you have what it takes to accomplish it. And intuition, right in alignment with the Queen of Wands and her cat. Okay, I see this as like this perseverance card definitely in alignment with the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Wands together. So again, you're following intuition in making these adjustments. Your intuition is calling you, maybe with this full moon, to reevaluate some things in life. make changes where needed so you can establish yourself further, like this King of Pentacles, who has it all. He's super abundant. He's secure, he's safe in everything that he does. Everything he touches turns to gold, like that Midas touch. This is, I also feel like you're entering a very abundant time. Prosperous time, maybe financially secure time. Maybe you've been going through it with the Ten of Wands on a, fiscal level. This is also indicating that the hard times that you have been enduring are soon to be over. You're going to be feeling more established in yourself, more secure, more trusting of yourself in this new chapter. Trusting yourself to go after your goals, your the things that you envision for yourself. Your intuitive nudges are strong, it feels, because we have 2 cards indicating that. Your intuitive nudges are really strong right now. Again, all those downloads you might be getting with this full moon. But I think those intuitive nudges are little downloads from Spirit that are going to help you in this next chapter or give you clues. But take the time that you need, too. Take the time that you need. Like, take the time that you need to get your head on straight. Take the time that you need out for self-care in preparation of this next chapter. It's definitely needed. That's why that patience card is there, telling us to slow down a bit. Whoa, did you see that? That flew out all the way over there. Oh, okay. Let's see what we have here. Look at that. Water. I don't know if you can see. There we go. Hopefully. There we go. Water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense too. Water is also intuitive. It sure is. And this full moon is indicating a period of healing, a period where you are letting go of these 10 of Wands, or you are releasing this chapter or burden or yoke that has been weighing heavy on you, whatever that yoke may be. And you are healing. This full moon is cleansing. It's healing. It's getting those things out of the way that aren't working anymore, that are creating resistance from the path that you're meant to be on. And speaking of, as I record this video, I have my side door open over here. And it's raining out. It's raining, so it's perfect. That makes complete sense to get this card. Oh, look at that. The star. Perfect for Aquarius, right? This full moon in Aquarius to get the star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what this is all about. You coming into alignment with your good luck. You've persevered. Matter of fact, you've earned this. You've gone through it. You've been through it. You've earned this period where luck is shifting for the better, right? I also believe we create our own luck, but that's a whole nother thing. But I also feel that some things are meant for us. And some things we are meant to encounter for, serendipitous purposes, or, our star family is helping to align us with because they serve a greater purpose. So I do believe that there are other greater forces at work assisting us on this earthly realm. And this is an indication of that, because I always think of the star as being divine guidance via your soul family, your star family. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity, right? I think once these 10 of Wands are completely out of your way, this is what you're walking into. Whatever the star or wish fulfillment is to you. Again, you are uniting, right? You're entering you're uniting with the thing that you are maybe setting your intention with the star to attract. A time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Maybe you radiate and attract your wish fulfillment with the star. So let's get some angel numbers, okay? You know how I do. I roll the dice, okay, to get additional messages for your reading. It's just, a thing that I do basically to help bring more confirmation to you and these messages. When I roll the dice, I recommend that you Google whatever angel number comes up for you in this reading. These numbers may confirm some things I've already said in this reading and or provide you with personal messages for yourself. I always recommend you do the research. Go find a source that you trust. I don't like to recommend one because at the end of the day, it could be one you don't connect with, and that at that point can lose a lot of the magic. I also encourage you to do your own research, because as you explore and find a source to connect with for these number interpretations, the universe, spirit might put you on the path to find other things along the way. And I know how awesome those nuggets of serendipity and synchronicity are. And you could encounter a bunch of them in your search for these numbers. So that's why I don't like to recommend a source, because I don't want to rob you of that experience. I want you to find your magic for yourself. And I also recommend no one put the number interpretation in the comments either, because again, we want people to find their own magic. We know how important those nuggets are. I just would not want to take that away from you. Okay, so let's see what angel numbers come up for this full moon reading, everyone. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we have a 4. 410. Go ahead and look up that number. See what it brings to you. 410 would actually add up to a 5, which is also a number of change. So yeah, that sounds good to me. So far. So 410 is your angel number. Go ahead and look up that number, see what it brings to you. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I do appreciate hearing from each and every one of you. If you want to support my channel, like, share, subscribe, maybe click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. I upload pretty often. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do here on this channel, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have an Etsy shop. The link to my shop is in the description box down below. I have handmade crystal jewelry I make with my 2 hands on my free time. I also have powerful Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan desert glass there. And I also have personal readings when available. So I will leave you here, Star Family. Blessings on this full moon. Take care of yourselves. Again, take time out for self-care. Much love to you wherever you are. Always keep shining.